I recorded this video on Earth Day, for Earth Day, about two subjects that have been bothering me for a very long time. And I'm very disappointed and frustrated that despite all of this talk, people still prioritize their personal pleasure over the well-being of our planet. So my first issue is with the cruise industry. What's so bad about cruise ships? I'm going to skip going into a long spiel about all the ways these huge floating hotels negatively impact the oceans, marine life, and so many other things. But for now, let's just see what Google says.
The filthy fuel means the big diesel engines on cruise ships emit tons of toxic smog that people on board and in port cities have to breathe. Cruise ships also emit tons of greenhouse gases. Cruise ships regularly dump hundreds of thousands of gallons of human waste. The biggest ships can carry 9,000 people, and all of their untreated sewage is dumped into the ocean, just 3 miles from land. 7,000 gallons of oily bilge water are released into the oceans every time the ship empties its bilge tanks.
You know, every time I see beached whales or masses of dead fish washed up on the shore, it just boggles my mind that people fail to connect the dots. Now, my second big issue is with firework displays. They may be stunning to look at, but they're not called pretty poison for no reason. Fireworks release harmful pollutants in the air. They cause noise pollution that disrupt ecosystems and wildlife habitat.
Fireworks can also pollute public water supply systems, leaving the water full of the same harmful chemicals that are fluttering through the air. When rivers, lakes, and oceans absorb a large amount of heavy metals and toxins from fireworks, the pollution can harm aquatic life and disrupt the balance of ecosystems.
And I'll put a prime example of that in the description below, something that happens here every year. You'll find a chart listing all the poisons and toxins that are in fireworks at the end of this video. Now, the good news is that there are alternatives to exploding poison in the air. There are some absolutely amazing light shows that are created with drones and lasers, which you can search out on YouTube, and I will link one of them in the description below. Now, I know it's not realistic to expect people and organizations to suddenly prioritize environmental concerns over pleasure and profits. However, I believe that most people simply don't know about the negative impact that just these two things alone have on the planet. When I went on a weekend cruise from New York City back in the 1980s, I had no idea about any of this stuff. But we can try to educate people by spreading awareness. So please share this video. Maybe together we can make some waves and try and bring about the real help our planet needs right now. Am I wrong in thinking that humans shouldn't have the right to pollute the air, water, and soil all living things on this planet need to survive? Isn't it polluted enough already?